Hello everyone, if you want to create small application using Python, I'll show you some examples. Please check this. This is a calculator, a very simple calculator like 12 plus 12 is equal to 24, multiplied by 3 is equal to this. If you check this calculator, this is a very simple calculator which has been created by using Python. I'll show you in this tutorial that how to create such calculator. So let's create a new file. Python file, and I'll name it as calc, and let's import the tkinter module, and we may require one more module that is ttk. It's a part of tkinter. Okay, now we are ready with both the modules, so let's start with our window. First let's prepare the window is equal to tk, and then just assign a title, window.title, and I'll assign calculator as the title. So, and one more thing, execute the main loop so that this window remains on the screen. Now let's first design the interface of the calculator. We will need a text box, that is where the numbers will be displayed, and few buttons. So I'll start with my entry is equal to ttk dot entry, and here I will assign text variable is equal to val. I'll assign a variable to this in the entry, and font could be assigned so that the visibility is better. So what font? Arial, size be 20, and let the content be bold so that it's visible. Okay, now let's add this entry to my window, but I'll use grid this time, dot grid, and what you have to specify here is row column. So row and column both will be 0 because this is the first row. The row is equal to 0, column is also equal to 0, and I'll span it, column span into 3 columns, and let's check something is wrong. Okay, I haven't declared, I have used this variable but I haven't declared the variable. So val is equal to tk dot string variable, that's fine. Okay, and is there something wrong with this? Nothing is wrong. Okay, bold, now run. Yes, it's ready. Now we have to design the buttons. Button 1, b1 is equal to ttk dot button, and in the button we are going to have text, as buttons will be numbers 1 2 3 4. So I will have 1 as the text of this button, and anything else for time being nothing is required because we will be adding the functionality later. So I will say b1 dot grid, and now we are going to add this to the window. So we will grid it. So what will be the row? Row will be second row, that is 1. Sorry, here it should be 0. Row will be 1 and column will be 0. Column will be 0, and no row span, only pad x and pad y. Let's have some space between the buttons. System is not responding. Now pad y is equal to 3. Okay, now what we will do is we will copy this, and we need multiple such buttons. So control V. How many buttons are required? We need 9, 10 for digit, 4 for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's first design this. So it will be button 2, so button 2, and button 3, and button 4, sorry, and button 5, and button 6, and button 7. We will rename all the buttons one by one. Button 8, and button 9, and button 10, 11, and button 12, oh, 13. So we have 13 buttons. Let's first change the contents. Say button 1, 2, 3, system 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and in the next row it will be 0, plus, and minus, not minus, plus. Let's put equal to in between, then plus, then minus. So we have this many. So first let's do the setting, then we'll complete. So what is this? All the first 3 buttons will be in the same row, only the column will change. So okay, now the second row, 3 buttons in a row, we are going to use it like this. So but row 2, this will be column 2, column 1. Now row 3, first let's do for every row 4, and then row 5. So okay, so we have this many buttons. First 0 column, let's change the columns. Column 1, column 2, column 1, column 2, okay, column 0. Okay, what else are left? We need multiplication and division. 2 more buttons are required, so we will copy this, Control C, Control V, and Control V. So what we are going to do, we are going to create 2 more buttons, 14 and 14, not 14, 15 and 15, and in this button we will have multiplication, and here we will have division, and we have to change the columns into 1 and 2. Now let's save this and let's go and check the output. So I think the calculator outlay is ready. You can check the buttons are there, although nothing is going to happen because functionality has not been added. So buttons are there. If you want, we can add one more button. That let it be. First let's have this much. So my output is ready. So output is ready, but before adding the functionality, let's once more run the program and check what functions are required to us. That is, if we click on these buttons, the buttons will the numbers will be displayed in the text field. So first there would be a function which will capture the click of this button and display the number. Second, when we click on any of the operation like plus, minus, multiplication or division, one function will be there to capture the operation symbol, and at the same time it will remove the first number and it will store the first number somewhere. And third one will be when we'll click, then we'll again press the numbers, and then when we'll click on equal to, this equal to will extract the second number, and according to the symbol it will implement the operation and finally display the result on the entry. So we need three different functions in this calculator. So what we are going to do, we will declare first the variable. Two values will be there on which operations will be done, and one variable for symbol. So we will declare three global variables. Say val1 is equal to 0, val2 is equal to 0, and symbol for storing the symbol, and it will be a text type. So we have declared three variables. Now what we are going to do, we are going to define three functions. Say let the name of the function be capture underscore button capture number, num is fine. And whenever you click a number, that has to be displayed on the entry field, and that number will be passed to this function, and this function will do what? It will add the number into the entry field. So what we do, we can press the buttons multiple times. So whatever is in the entry field before, what we will take that, say x is equal to entry dot get, what will get, we'll take everything from the entry, okay, and then what we'll do is we will delete entry dot delete, and in this delete function we need to pass two argument, that is starting from 1, not 1, 0 or 1, it will be 0, comma, it will go up to the end, I think that will be. So we'll delete everything from the entry, and then it will concatenate the new button, the new number, whatever we have pressed, that is V, into this entry. So entry dot insert, and what we'll do is again the same thing, from where to where we have to go, 0, okay, 0 till start from 0, and what we have to add x, whatever the previous value, plus the value is a number, so v, which we have received in this function. Okay, so first we will take all the value which are previously present in the entry, because it might be, if you look onto this, if I press 1, 2, so already 12 is there. So if I'll press 3, so 12 has to be extracted and 3 has to be added in that particular value. So that's why first we are extracting everything from the entry onto a variable, and then we are deleting everything, and then what we are doing is we are inserting the new value starting from 0th index, whatever we have extracted, plus the new number which have been received by this, and this function need to be called in all the buttons. So what we'll do is, here we'll add command is equal to lambda. Why we are using lambda? Because the function is receiving the number, so we cannot directly pass the argument to a function, because it will execute the function, but we want the function to be executed on the click. So that's why we have added lambda, and then capture number is the function, and when I'll click on this command, the button 1 will be added. So let's copy this, and we'll have to paste it in all the buttons. Control V, Control V, Control V. Only thing, we need to change the numbers, because every button is having a different number, so we have to change the numbers. So I have to change it into 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, and this is 8 and 9, and last is 0, so we'll add 0. So as per the number which will be clicked, the value will be added to the text field. Now let's run the program and check whether it's working fine or not. So let's run this. Now drag it here, 1, 2, yes, 6, 8, yes, it's working fine. So when I'm clicking on any number, the number is getting printed on the entry. Now the second thing should happen. When I click on any of this operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, what things should happen? The number which was previously present should be taken out and will be stored somewhere, and then we will store the symbol which was clicked accordingly. And last thing, we have to remove everything from the entry box so that the next number could be added. So let's define one more function. Here we will say def, name the function as capture symbol, because, and whatever the symbol is pressed will be coming to this function, say v. And what we have to do first, we have to take, when this will be clicked, we have to take all the value which are previously present in the entry. So I am taking everything from entry dot get, okay, and I'm converting because it's a text field. Entry is a text field, so we have to convert that into integer. And then what we'll be doing, entry dot get, something is wrong with this. Well, okay, it's not a local variable, so we have to declare it as global val1 comma symbol. If a global variable has to be used in a function, we need to first declare them as global variable, declare them as global. Now what we have to do, we have to use the symbol, means whatever operator has been clicked, that will be stored on the symbol variable, and then we have to delete everything from the entry field. So I will delete, call the delete function, and as the earlier, from everything that is from 0 till end, everything will be deleted. So these things will happen when any of the operation is clicked. Now we have to call this function inside all the buttons where the operations are there. So plus, will say command is equal to lambda, and here we will call capture symbol, capture underscore symbol, and as per the requirement we'll pass the symbol. So if I'll click on the plus button, it will capture the plus symbol. So let's copy this and paste it in all the operations. Okay, and now done. Let's change the symbol. When I'll click on minus button, it will take minus. When I'll click on this cross, it will be multiplication and then division. So this way we have captured. Now final thing has to be done. When I'll click on this equal to button, okay, so what should happen, it should take the second number first from the entry box, and then according to the symbol which has already been captured, we will do the operation and finally display the result on the entry field. So let's define the third function. So let's drag it here. Let me define the third function, def calc is fine. So when I'll click on equal to, first thing I have to do is I have to take the second, first let's declare global, all the variable that has to be used, val2 and symbol, okay. And now first thing is we will capture the second value, val2 is equal to int. From the entry I will take the second number when equal to will be clicked, and then we'll check the symbol. If symbol is equal to plus, when it's addition, so we will do the addition on. So I'll take a third variable local, val3 is equal to val1 plus val2. These are the two value which has been captured. But if elif, if the symbol is, we have four symbols, so if the symbol is what, minus, so we'll do the subtraction. Val3 is equal to val1 minus val2, and third operation is elif symbol is equal to, we have taken x as multiplication, so val3 is equal to val1 multiplied by val2, and last one operation is elif symbol is equal to division, so we have to divide, the val3 is equal to val1 divided by val2. So one thing we have to do, we have to declare this variable at the top so that the value doesn't get lost. Okay, initially it will be 0. So val3, okay, val1. Okay, now the operations are done. Once the operation is done, we have to apply this val3 onto my entry component, entry dot insert, and here we will say from 0 we have to insert strv3, because this is an entry component, not v3, val3, sorry, it should be val3. So now we have, once the operation is done, we'll capture. So all the three functions are ready. Now only thing is we need to call this calc function in the equal to calc. Okay, fine. Now we are ready. Let's run the program. Now let's check. 12 plus 12 is equal to, oh, something wrong. What is wrong? Okay, when equal to is clicked, we haven't deleted the previous content. So before assigning the result, we need to do what? We need to delete the previous value. So entry dot delete, and we have to delete everything from the entry. So from beginning till end. Now it's fine. Let's run the program again. Now let's check. 12 plus 12 is equal to 24. Fine. Now 24 is already there, multiplied by 3 is equal to 72. Fine. Divided by 6 equal to 12. Fine. Everything is working fine, I hope. So this is the program of the calculator. I hope everyone has understood this. So you can check this video, you can pause whenever you want, and you can copy the coding. It's a very simple project where we have implemented a calculator using the GUI components in the Python. So that's all for this video. If you like the video, please press the like button, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe my channel, and if you're watching this on Facebook, please follow my page. That would be of great support so that I keep on creating such content for the students out there. Thank you.